the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Happening now at 6, we're covering the entire DMV. On this Memorial Day weekend, we're also looking ahead to one of our next memorials coming to the nation's capital. A tribute to those who fought for our country more than a century ago. Plus, a look at fun and free activities right here in the district for the entire family. We're stretching your dollar and talking about the exciting and affordable summer plan at the National Portrait Gallery. And Virginia's governor taking action on the crisis of drug overdoses, the latest steps taken that he says can protect both kids and adults struggling with addiction.
And while the weather is quiet right now across the area, there are some storms that could powerfully move through here over the next several hours. We'll show you the latest radar, talk about what's in store for temperatures overnight and Memorial Day, all coming up.
Well, good evening and thank you so much for joining us on this Memorial Day weekend. I am Max Marcella in for Ben Dennis. You're watching DC News Now. We start tonight in the district where police responding to 2 stabbings this morning. Reports came in for a stabbing around 9 a.m. on Harvard Street Northwest. That's the scene you see on the right side of your screen. At that scene, officials found a man who had been stabbed and he later died there. Over in Northeast, the scene you see on the left, police say a man was stabbed at the intersection of Bladensburg Road and 17th Street. That happened around 1 a.m. Officials say a man there was conscious and breathing, and he was sent to a nearby hospital. We don't know his condition at this hour. Now, officials are also responding to 2 shootings in the district. The first happened around 1 o'clock this morning on 28th Street in Southeast. There, police found a man who had been shot. He was conscious and breathing and also sent to the hospital for his injuries. Then around 5 o'clock this morning, reports came in for another shooting, this one at the intersection of 21st Street and I Street Northwest. The victim was also conscious and breathing when he was sent to the hospital. No word on either of their conditions at this hour. Turning now, many people are enjoying a 3-day weekend, but you're also reminded to take some time to reflect on the true meaning of this Memorial Day. Now, there are plenty of memorials around Washington, D.C. to honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice for this nation. But DC News Now's Dave Lavelle joins us now from Pershing Park. And Dave, you are reporting on a new memorial, something that's about to come up to honor people who sacrificed their lives for this country.
Well, that's exactly right, Max. Pershing Park has stood since 1981 as a way to recognize the more than 4.5 million Americans who served in World War I. It's named after their commander, General John Pershing. Come this fall, there's going to be another way to honor those who answered the call to duty in the war to end all wars. Sabine Howard is the sculptor working on a soldier story. The bronze sculpture measures about 60 feet long and tells the story of a soldier from when he leaves home and finally returns from the war. It will be the main attraction here at the National World War I Memorial. The project has been in the works since 2016 and is the brainchild of former DC architect Joe Weishar, who won a competition to design the monument. Atlanta's Brian Garrett is among those who can't wait to see it and hopes people learn from it.
I think the conditions that these people endured were something that we can't understand today. The chemical weapons that were used, the trench warfare, it's so different and out of modern warfare techniques.
And coming up tonight on our late news, Weishar explains what he hopes people take away from this new monument, and you'll be able to see it for yourself when it's unveiled September 13th. We're live at Pershing Park. Dave Lavelle, DC News Now.
All right, Dave, thank you. The cargo ship that caused the collapse of Baltimore's Key Bridge is expected to head down to Norfolk, Virginia in the next month or so. Maryland Governor Wes Moore says the Dolly will stay in Baltimore for 4 to 6 weeks, and then it will be sent to Norfolk for repairs. The spokesperson for the ship's management company says the crew is working with the FBI to determine why the collapse happened. In the weeks after the collapse, the FBI seized more than 20 smartphones from crew members, and since then the crew has been given new phones to contact family. DC News Now's meteorologist Scott Sumner joins us now. You're taking a live look over Reagan National Airport. Scott, it's the middle of this 3-day weekend, and all eyes are on the overnight hours and tomorrow. We want to know, is there any window for us maybe to take to the grill?
I think there will be certainly a time frame there, Max, to hit the grill and get some food cooked, but it will have to be watched closely for tomorrow, and I'll explain in my main weather coming up. We have mostly cloudy skies out there now, 84 degrees. A little bit of a haze is being seen across the area. And temperatures over the next couple of hours will stay, excuse me, in the 80s. But once we get to about mid-evening, we'll be into the 70s here in the district and eventually falling down to the upper 60s around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Could be an active overnight this evening, which we didn't see last night or quite as much as last night, as we do have a storm system that's back off to the west, that a line of storms that will be moving through here most likely as early as 8 o'clock out towards our mountains. Do note one little spot shower and storm south of the viewing area. Otherwise, like I say, we're dry across the region. But this is what I'm talking about here. This line of active weather moving through the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, severe thunderstorm watches out, and even some tornado watches out down towards our south and west due to that warm front. And so we're under actually a marginal risk of seeing some overnight severe storms across the area. And again, that will happen at the earliest here in the district at 9 o'clock. But this is what we're looking at before then. Still warm and mostly cloudy here with temperatures in the 80s. Max?
All right, Scott, well, over in the Commonwealth, employees in Virginia's largest school district will get a pay raise on July 1st, but some say it's not enough. Fairfax County Public Schools administrators were originally eyeing a 6% increase, but school board members are blaming a shortfall from the state. They had to settle for just 4%. Now, starting teachers' salaries will increase from about $56,000 to a little over $58,000. Administrators are also taking home pay increases, and that piece of the plan was a sticking point for some.
We have a great superintendent, but she's paid more than the President of the United States.
Job. You will love it. You will love working with the kids, but you will not get paid well for doing it.
Now, there was a motion to only give raises to the teachers. It was raised by a school board member, but it failed. Now board members are calling on county officials to raise more money and diversify the tax base so there is more money available for next year's budget. Meanwhile, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, he signed 3 bills that look to reduce student overdoses. The bill signing ceremony happened Thursday. You see it there. Among the changes, training to administer naloxone, a drug that reverses opioid overdoses. The new legislation also aims to combat the manufacturing of xylazine. That's a drug increasingly involved in overdose death. It also requires school boards to develop opioid overdose prevention and treatment plans, and it renames an existing law to be named the Recovery Core Act. That puts an emphasis on recovery and treatment. Well, DC News Now is your local election headquarters, and today marks day 1 for early voting in the district for the June 4th primary. You can vote at a number of different rec centers and libraries across the district between 8:30 in the morning and 7 p.m. You have a little less than an hour today, and it goes until Saturday, though they are closed tomorrow for Memorial Day. Now, on the ballot are DC's U.S. House seat, shadow senator, and shadow representative, but there's also a number of city council races, including a very competitive and crowded primary to replace outgoing council member Vince Gray. And staying in D.C., Capital One Arena cracks the top 10 of the NBA's most dangerous arenas, according to a new survey. D.C. News Now's Leonard N. Fleming has reaction from Wizards fans.
Well, Capital One ranked 8th among the top 10, and people I spoke to today, they expressed surprise that this arena behind me now has that dubious distinction.
Yeah, I've been to games before, never had no problem. Never had no problem.
DC's Anthony White says he questions a BetTennessee.com survey that ranked Capital One Arena, the home of the Washington Wizards and Capitals, as one of the most unsafe places to watch an NBA game in the country.
I don't think that's deserved recognition. I grew up in this area, and this arena been here for years. So I think with a little bit more policing and you know, get a lot of these people away from around, it'd be good.
BetTennessee.com lists crime data and fan base reaction to rank Capital One Arena at number 8.
I mean, I wouldn't have necessarily guessed that or thought about it.
Kristen Crichton says the unsafe listing surprised her.
Obviously, I come down here, so I think like in any city, you have to always be aware of your surroundings and, know that you're in a really urban area with a lot of people.
Earlier this year, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser opened the district's first safe commercial corridor hub to address crime concerns that had been growing in the area. Also, the city council passed the city's crime bill.
When I've come to games here, I don't feel unsafe.
Doug Kalawinski says he doesn't agree with the ranking.
There's generally quite a bit of a police presence, which also makes it feel safer around whenever I'm around here.
Monumental Sports, which owns Capital One Arena, said in a statement that they are pleased that city officials led by Mayor Bowser have taken, quote, concrete action to help make people feel safe in and around this arena. Reporting from Northwest, Leonard N. Fleming, DC News Now, back to you.
Well, happening tomorrow, the fallen men and women who sacrificed their lives for our country will be honored at Arlington National Cemetery. It's all part of the National Memorial Day observance. It begins at 11 a.m. at the Memorial Amphitheater. It's free and open to the public. Seating will be first come, first served. There'll also be a wreath laying at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and then a parade of colors by veterans organizations, followed by some remarks. Now, with millions of people hitting the roads this weekend, and they'll continue to do so tomorrow, police across the DMV are increasing patrols to make sure these drivers are safe. DC News Now's Haley Milon brings us up to speed.
With all those drivers on the road, law enforcement is working to keep you safe no matter where you are in the DMV. And whether you're traveling locally or headed to the beach, you'll see increased state trooper patrols both in Maryland and Virginia. Maryland State Police says patrols will crack down on impaired drivers and drunk drivers, focusing on routes 50, 13, 301, 404, and 413. They'll also focus on interstates 495 and I-95 and I-695. And over in Virginia, State Police kicked off Operation Crash Awareness Reduction Effort. All available state police troopers and supervisors will be out on patrols. Officials say if you're attending a Memorial Day event, remember to be safe, and that includes having a designated driver if you plan on drinking. Don't let your friends drink and drive. Consider using public transportation or rideshare services. Always wear your seatbelt. Avoid using your phone to text or call, and don't drive distracted. And make sure you stay with DC News Now to be in the loop on road closures and weather conditions as you're traveling. I'm Haley Milon, DC News Now.